Shalom. Kol lo Yahweh Ba'ashum, Yahushua Ba'ashum, Rakach Wadash, the bonds of the apostles, the bonds of the elders, at Great Millstone who rule well, and taught me this truth. Much respect to you brothers out there, just preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth. Tabernacle David that's being risen up right before your very eyes. The next ruling class, right? The hopeful elect and the speckled bird, right? Our people scattered abroad. Our people that's listening and learning and taking heed to this thing, especially in these last days. To you, I say shalom. Let's get into this lesson, man. I was watching Elder Apostle Tahar's video earlier today, and very spiritual. Here's his channel. Check it out. Most certainly, hey, like you said, hey, we can be out of here 2027. We don't see these things dying down. Prophecy upon prophecy is happening, right? He speaks about the MOTB, how pretty much the troops, don't be surprised if the troops over there end up taking that thing. And then they also implementing it over here, most definitely, because we're seeing how Jacob's Trouble is being geared up, right? The gas prices going up. Matter of fact, there's this dude I watch here and there. Name is Black Hokage. Be funny here sometimes, but talks about the PS4 peasants. All right. But here it is with the PS5, all right? For those that don't know, right? The PS5 is about the base PS5 that's been out for 6 years, right? This generation has been out for 6 years. And I believe it's $600, right? The all digital version. And then the one with the disc drive is $650. And then you got the Pro as $900 practically, with tax. Practically you can say $1,000, right? We're seeing in real time how the people is going to be, not drinking wine for joy, they're not going to be merry. This is the beginning of sorrows, man. But the elect is going to have a different type of spirit upon them, man. We know what's coming. We know the kingdom of heaven is around the corner, but you just got to endure hardness as a good soldier. And matter of fact, you make your call and election sure. Yahweh desire you have that spiritual mark of exemption, right? The Lord going to take care of you in these last days, while everybody else, everybody else is going to look stupid, man. So yeah, we getting closer and closer to being out of this thing. I was watching the brothers in Nashville, Tennessee,
Damn, I was
right?
gonna say something.
Also sparked me to do this lesson as well. I'm gonna get the brother's scripture that he brought out. He had a brother lawyer, talking about 2nd Ezra 13. That's coming, right? These Babylonians. Well, I should say everything is being geared up, right, to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, the Lord's judgment. You niggas ain't coming back, man. Right? The Lord gonna put a spirit upon them, and they gonna fight. The Lord gonna have fun with you, man. It's gonna be a utter bloodbath, man. But I'm gonna get the brother's scripture. He brought this out, right? In Habakkuk 2 and verse 2 in the NLT, right? And it reads, "Then the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, said to me, write my answer plainly on tablets, so that a runner can carry the correct message to others." Ain't that what the Lord has done? See, the people is gonna call you crazy, man. What you speaking is madness. But what they gonna find out the hard way, that what we've been saying, starting with the elder Apostle Tahar and on down, has been the truth. Right? This is the correct message. and only the elect is going to take heed to it, right? Verse 3, the vision is for a future time, right? And this is the time that we in. We're seeing how everything is playing out right before our very eyes. Doesn't the scripture say, the men of the Lord wish to hear those things you hear, see those things you see? We're there, man, right? It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. You see? It's nothing that you can do. Got a lot of people that saying, "Oh, your president did this." As a matter of fact, you got man, I saw some video the other day. I forget how they quoted it, but something to the effect of these Christians killing for AISIS, right? I'm gonna say it like that. All right, killing for Jay, and you read in the comments of that video, these people are crazy trying to enact prophecy, something to that effect, man. Well, prophecy is already spoken. Prophecy is already gonna happen. You can't turn it back, as we'll get. The Lord said it's going to happen. It's going to happen. The Lord is using these people to enact prophecy, right? To do his will, right? If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed, you see? It should surely take place. It will not be delayed. Let's get it in the KJV up here. Verse 3, Habakkuk 2 and verse 3. The vision is yet for a appointed time, but the end it shall speak. It's speaking loudly, man. Right? The scriptures speak of, you hypocrites, man. You can discern when it's going to rain, when it's going to snow, right? When it's going to be fair weather, when it's going to be sunny outside. But when it comes to the prophecies, you acting stupid like like you ain't in the end days, man. End times, right? Which is the end of this kingdom, right? We got next. Y'all we of those men. We be the first ruling class of of the kingdom to come, right? But the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, right? It's here. Hey, it seemed like it took a little minute, but once things start lining up into place, now it seems like, man, time is speeding up. Matter of fact, brothers and myself as well did lessons last year when it was speaking about how time is speeding up, how the earth is going to be spinning faster, right? That was the signs of the times, right? Jeremiah 50 and verse 34, the Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. Yahweh Bashmiel Shah is his name. Yahweh being the Father, Bashim in the name. Yahweh Shah is the Son's name, right? As the scriptures say, no one can come unto me. No one can come to the Father except through me. That's why we give all praises and glory to the Lord through Yahweh Shah, right? He shall thoroughly plead their cause, right? The Lord's going to fight for us, man. Matter of fact, the Lord's going to raise up that standard as well, that he may give rest to the land and disquit the inhabitants of Babylon, right? Recompense must happen. Matter of fact, you had where the nations have voted, except for America and the chosen knights, all right, that the transatlantic slave trade was an atrocity, right? The chosen knights and America didn't vote on it, but everybody else did. We're seeing clear as day who's the Edomites, and recompense must come, right? Jeremiah 50 and verse 34 in the NLT. But the one who redeems them is strong. Who is that? Our big brother Yahushua that's coming, right? His name is the Lord of heaven's armies. He will defend them and give them rest again in Israel. That's coming. See, our homeland got to be swept. It got to be cleaned up, right? And we're going to have peace in our land, man. Matter of fact, we got planets upon planets for us to have for our own kingdom ourselves, man. All right, all right. But anyways, let's get it. Slakia. But for the people of Babylon, there will be no rest. Judgment is coming unto these people. Matter of fact, we're coming into the time, right? The beginnings of sorrows. We seeing that happen right before our very eyes, right? No rest to these people. They're going to be out here looking stupid and wishing that they took heed, man. Habakkuk 2 and verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. That is the soul of the Edomite. That is the ways of the Edomites. They are not upright. Elder Apostle Gabar was going into the Khazarian Empire, right? The Turkolo Edomites, right? And how, the Google and the AI try to hide the fact, which you go into the scriptures. And Esau, Edom, a vagabond, right? He's running from his judgment. He's running from his that he is the biblical Edomites. He has portrayed himself to be everyone else but the Edomites. So yeah, when you go into the Khazarian Empire, right, as Elder Apostle Gabar was going into earlier today, the 13 tribe book, right, and it exposes who the Edomites were, right? That these converts are not the true people of the Lord, man. Right? These chosen knights, they're not the true people of the Lord, man. They're very vile and disgusting people. You can see that in the day to day, man. Shoot, you should just go to the restroom, man. All right? Just look on the news and see how you got these Edomites, laying down with animals, doing all types of wickedness, man. That's a vibration. That's how they move. That's how the Lord created them, right? They're the vessels that were made to dishonor, right? But anyways, let's get it. But the just shall live by his faith. You see, we're going to live faith. We're going to live by faith, right? And Yahweh desire we endure to the end to see the fall of our enemies. We're seeing it right before our very eyes, right? Let's see. And people was asking earlier today, I was watching some videos, why is this war happening, man? It's already came out. They don't have nuclear weapons and this. It's because it is, right? It's the way of the Edomite. His desires is as hell. They cannot be satisfied, right? Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keeper at home, who enlargeth his desires as hell, as is as death, and cannot be satisfied. He want the whole thing, the whole pie. He already got everything, but he want more. He got to have all the nations under the bacon families, man. Right? But gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people, right? That's the way of the Edomite. 2 Ezra 16 verse 1. Woe be unto Babylon in Asia. Woe be to Egypt and Syria, to all these countries, man. We're seeing that. We're seeing that play out, right? The Strait of Hormuz, right? Being Babylon the Great being cut off from it. The chosen knights being cut off from it. Gas prices going up, right? Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children. Be sorrowful, for your destruction is at hand. It's coming. There's nothing that you can do about it. You can't turn it away. As a read, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back, right? When you're in the motion of swinging the sword, is you know, depending on how heavy that sword is, especially you got your mind to cut, it's gonna be very hard to move that sword, man. Right? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May a man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Or may one quench the fire in the stubble when he had begun to burn it? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong orchard? You see, the Lord, these questions are being asked. Hey, may these things happen? Right? May you stop it? Do you have the power to stop these things? The mighty Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Who is he that can drive them away? Right? And it's coming. It's no stopping. It's no stopping. Slaki, for the sake of time, I'm gonna close it out right there. But yeah, there's no stopping it, man. It's no stopping it. So Yahweh Zod is an edifying lesson. Shalom.